All right, ladies and gentlemen, UFC 298 full card breakdown is coming to you live while I go on this drive. I don't got too much time. It's 1 o'clock. I'm pretty sure the main card starts at 4 p.m. Eastern time, so we got a couple hours before the fights start, before the action starts, before the Saturday night violence starts. Let's see. Do I want to do the full card? I mean, let's see what we got. I'll run through it real quick with y'all. First fight of the night, we got Andrea Lee versus Miranda Maverick. I mean, we're talking about women's MMA, all right? And I'm sorry about the beard, guys. I look like Sharaputin Magomedov, and I'll take care of it. I'll address it. Don't worry about it. But it's women's MMA for the first fight of the night. You know, what do you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? Like, grab your popcorn. And then the next fight after that, we got Oban Elliott going up against Val Woodburn. Now, if you guys know who Val is, he's the guy that got storched on the feet by Bo Nickel for his UFC debut. And it was a short notice bout for him, but I mean, it was for Bo too. And I mean, he came in there and made him look like light work. That was the biggest spread in UFC history. Bo was like minus 2,500. So that guy really stood no chance, and he fought like he stood no chance. So I don't know. And the guy he's fighting, we're talking about a guy from Wales, or yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a Welsh flag. So yeah, not too many comments or thoughts on these fights. Josh Quinlan, Danny Barlow. I mean, Zhang Mingyang and Bredson Ribeiro. Rinya Nakamura, Carlos Vera. Guys, I watch a lot of UFC. I don't know any. I know Rinya's good, but he's minus 1,300. What are you supposed to do with that? And then the next fight's the first fight where it's like, okay, I might have something to talk about here. We got Junior Tafa. I'm pretty sure he's one of the brothers is stepping in for the other brother. It was supposed to be Justin Tafa. Now it's Junior Tafa against Marcos de Lima. I'm pretty sure Marcos is going to win. I know the Tafas are fan favorites, and I would love to see them win. But honestly, if I had to put my money up on it, I'm probably gonna go with De Lima, and that's all I gotta say about that one. Because I mean, the X's and O's, come on guys, we're talking about some curtain jerkers here. Amanda Lemos, Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern was looking, she was looking on them scales, you know what I'm saying? And I would love for her to win, but she's fighting Amanda Lemos, who's a pretty good girl, strong girl. I mean, but then again, it's women's MMA. What are you supposed to do with that information, you know? Next fight, we got Anthony Hernandez. I'm pretty sure they call this guy like Fluffy or something, going up against Roman Kapilov. I don't understand how the Kapilov character is plus 200 underdog. This should be an even money fight, or Kapilov should be minus 200, not the other way around. I'm going underdog on this one for sure. I think Roman Kapilov makes easy work of this guy. What? Merab Dvalishvili against Henry Cejudo. Definitely gotta go Merab, guys. Definitely gotta go Merab. Definitely gotta go Merab. Cejudo doesn't stand a chance. Jeff Neal, Ian Gary. I was talking about this one with my friend this morning, who also fights in the UFC, and he was saying that all the pressure that Ian Gary was facing may or may not deter him, but it certainly plays a factor. I just think it's not going to be a Jeff Neal that stops Ian Gary, no matter how much pressure he's getting from the outside world. I think Ian's really good in the cage, and it's going to take a lot more than a Jeff Neal to come in there and mess it all up. I don't know. We'll see. I would love to see a Jeff Neal victory, but I just can't see it. Robert Whitaker Paulo Costa. That's interesting that they put Ian Gary above Merab and Cejudo. I thought Cejudo were going to be after those two, but I guess not. And then the co-main event, we got Robert Whittaker, Paulo Costa. I gotta go Paulo Costa. I mean, that guy is way too good. Whittaker, after losing the DDP the way that he did, lost his aura, lost his mystique. There's no way I could ever put $1 on him after that. That was a horrible performance that he showed out with last time. Granted, we haven't seen Paulo in a while, but when we did see him, he beat up Luke Rockhold, and I know Luke was in his tail end of the career, but the guy's always dangerous when he steps foot inside a cage, you know. And I think Luke Rockhold could beat Robert Whittaker too. I know that's a stretch, but I really do think that. So I think Paulo's going to take this one. And then the main event, we got Alexander the Great Volkanovski going up against Ilya El Matador Topuria. Guys, what do you think about this fight? This is the first time since we've known about Volk that he's been an even money fight, a slight underdog, a slight favorite, pretty much a pick'ems. But it's also the first time, well, not the first time, but I think Ilya does have a really good chance to you know, he's got timing on his side. He's got a lot of things, you know, on his side. He's got youth. He's got, you know, he's been the hunter, not the hunted. So there's a lot that's favoring Ilya that makes me want to say Ilya. But, I mean, that press conference Volk just pulled off was pure gold. And I think he might have swayed me into picking Volk, to be honest with y'all. But I'm just going to stay away from this one. I'm just going to sit back, kick my feet up, watch it, and enjoy it. Because I really don't know. It could go either way. My buddy said he's going to be a 50-45 for Volk. He's going to make it look easy. Man, I don't know how anybody can beat up Ilya Topuria and make it look easy. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a tough night in the office for anybody. It's very tough to predict some of these fights. I think Merab for sure wins. I think Ian Gary for sure wins. I think Roman Kapilov for sure wins. I think Paulo Costa probably wins. And I think, yeah, main event, I can't even pick one. They both have a good chance of winning. And I'm leaning more towards Volk as of right now, but don't feel confident in telling you guys to go ahead and pick them or that I'm picking them. It could really go either way. It's just one of those fights. It is what it is. We got to take it and enjoy it. Matchmakers did their thing on this one, and the only reason this fight really even is this close is just because Alex Volkanovski took a head kick from Islam. If that never happened, if Alex would have found a way to win that fight, I don't think we'd even be fighting Ilya Topuria. The only reason we're here is because Alex lost his last fight, took a head kick, got knocked out. But we'll see what happens tonight, man. Volk's proved me wrong before. I would always pick Max when they would fight, and he might prove me wrong again, so I'm not too confident in my Ilya pick anymore. When this fight was first made, I had Ilya for sure. But as the days are getting closer and now the hours are near, I don't feel as confident anymore. So we'll see what happens. I think Roman, Merab, Kapilov, and Costa, those four, I think they win for sure. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys afterwards. Have a good night. Peace.